Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet of MLB 17, the show, Road to the Show with Simon Unger. This is episode 158. Hopefully you've been enjoying the new series here on, well, I should say the new series, but the new line of series here of Simon Unger as we continue his Road to the Show here. Already 158 episodes already. Wow. Alright, so today we are going to be taking on the New York Giants here, or New York Giants, geez, the New York Mets. As we'll take a look here, 14-5 for us, as the Mets are 6-12. Now, ironically enough, they are 3-6, both home and away. Yeah, crazy, isn't it? So yeah, there you see the statistics right now, and there you see, yeah, both home and away, they are identical. So they haven't been playing really that well on the road or at home. Now, as for us, we're 8-2 on the road, and we are 6-3 at home. So hopefully we can continue our home, improve our home record here, as we'll get these guys on the field here, and we'll get to game one of this 3-game series here. Now, Simon Unger up to bat, 9 home runs there for him for the year, a little over 20 RBIs for the season so far. First inning, runners at first and second with nobody out here, with a 1-2 count for Simon as he gets his pitch, and he gets this one, and he gets a hold of this one, but this one not enough to really get over the wall, as that one, yeah, it gets caught there at the warning track there. A run does go ahead, and both runners do advance, and they go ahead and go up a base here as he does score a RBI there on that one. It's Kemp comes in from third. Go to the third inning now here, 2-1 count, and Simon gets this one again, does not get all of it, and that one's going to fall right into the right fielder's glove there, as they are trailing by 1 here. So Simon just not getting the pitches he is wanting, and just getting the ones he's going after here, and just not really putting things together here for himself. So 0 for 1, he sacrificed back in the first inning, if you remembered, and drove that runner in from third. Now we'll go here in the fifth, and we'll see still the same score, 2-1. Dodgers trailing by 1. And we got a runner on first with 2-2 count, and Simon gets a drop third strike, and the runner from first will go ahead and advance to second. Nice job there on that one. Not what Simon was wanting to do there, but he does move the runner up 90 feet now and puts him in scoring position. Now we go to the seventh. See what we do here in the seventh. We're down by 4. Got a runner at second with nobody out, and a pitch here. Simon gets the first pitch here in this at bat, and this one is gone. A 3-run shot there now makes it now a 5-3 ball game here. Dodgers are back in it now. Take a look at this. Man, talk about a swing there for him as he hits this one. Nice job there. His fans are loving it. And I think the fans have now came alive here as he hits his 10th of the year. That 2-run shot there. And that is going to put him and the Dodgers now just 2 runs behind now in this inning, and still have plenty of baseball to play. So take a look and see here. Yeah, a souvenir out there for someone. Don't try to hawk it or anything. It could be valuable. We'll go here now, his next at-bat, and we'll see that that's going to be a thrown ball there. It's going to be not well blocked by the catcher there, but he does try to make a play there at second, trying to throw it there. But the runner will go ahead and advance and be safe at second base. As you see, Simon just gets out of the way there. Ball is somewhat blocked. It is stay in front of the catcher, and that's what you want to do as a catcher. Keep it right in front of you. But they cannot make the play there at second base. So Simon's still same at bat here, 1-1 count. Runner at second, and Simon gets a hold of this one. This one's going to go high and deep, and this one's going to go back, and that is going to be off the wall. That's going to go ahead and score the runner from second to home, and Simon will go ahead and double there. Nice job as he gets an RBI double for his effort here. Now puts him in within 1 here of the Mets. So the Mets could have this game slip out of their hands here very quickly just by that arm, or I should say the bat, of Simon Unger. Now, Yasuo Puig coming up to bat here. He's been struggling here today. He's going 0 for 4, or I think 0 for 3, 0 for 4 now. We'll see here what he can do with his at-bat coming up here, trying to drive in Simon. But I think Simon's going to try to go ahead and try to advance here himself here. As there's one out, 1-1 count for Puig. Simon's going to go ahead and take off here. He does so. They throw the third in, cannot make the play there. As Simon does get there at third base, and he steals another bag here. And that one, I really need to find out how many stolen bases he has so far here this season. But we'll see there. He will advance. Still same score and same at bat. Here's now 2-2, and Simon will have to be holed up there at third, as this is going to be out number 2 there as Puig pops that one, and that one goes straight up there. And the third baseman makes a play there. So now we'll go ahead and see if the next batter can do anything. Billy Butler 0 for 3. He's flied out so far. He's flied out back in the first. And we'll see here what he can do here with a 1-1 count. 2 outs. Hopefully drive something past the infield here to get Simon to come in to score. And he hits this one. This one goes deep, and that one just curves there at the last minute, but it goes foul. So 2-2 count here for Butler again. He gets this one, and that one is going to be a strikeout there. And the Mets win this one. DeGrom wins this ball game here today. Final score 5-4, winning it just by a skin of their teeth here today. And they win this one. I wonder where that expression came from. Skin of their teeth. I don't know. I have to look that up. Anyway, I know. I'll get off sidetrack there. But they win this one today. A very good game here. I mean, honestly, they did a great job of coming back here. The Dodgers did, but just not enough. Now, hitting just near 330, 10 home runs, 29 RBIs. Simon Unger goes 2 for 4, a home run, 4 RBIs, a double, and a run scored in that ball game. So there you see his career stats so far at this point in the major league level. Nice job there. You see, of course, the top one being the most current, and the rest of them are his past accomplishments from past years. So now we'll see here what Simon can do here in this ball game here today, as we go ahead and get to the next one here. He's got Clayton Kershaw on the heel today. We'll see here. Go to the third inning now. We'll go ahead and advance here and see 2-1 count here for Simon with 1 out. Simon looking for a pitch here, trying to get an early lead here, but this is not going to help him at all, as that's just going to be a simple pop-up there to the catcher, as they say, going up the elevator shaft there. And that is going to go ahead and be an out. 4th inning now. Simon up to bat here. It's a 2-0 ball game here for the Dodgers, leading this one. Runners at first and second with an 0-2 count for Simon. That one gets dropped right there. Runners are trying to advance here, and for whatever reason on God's green earth, why in the blue hell did they have the pitcher run on this one? I don't know. I don't understand. Don't want to know. Anyway, 2-2 count here for Simon. That's a drop third strike. He gets out. Way of throw out and a strikeout there. And that ends the inning. I don't know why they would try to have Kershaw run on that one, but whatever. You got your big bat out there. Well, just wait. 2-2 count here for Simon as he swings and misses there. That is going to go ahead and get Bay out of this one, as he goes ahead and strikes out Simon Unger. And then we'll see here that the Dodgers win this one here today, and they win this one good, of a final score of, let's see what the final score is. I believe it's a 2-0 game. I think it's a 2-0 victory. They do get the victory, but we got to see what it is first. It's a 1-run victory. It's a 3-2 win for them, and they'll see how he'll pick up his first win of the year there. Simon goes 0 for 4 in that ball game and has to put that one off to the side there. So now we go to the next game here. I believe this is game number 3, the final game of the series. We'll see here bottom of the first here, hitters count here. Simon gets a hold of this one, 3-0 count, and Simon's going to hit this one high and deep. This one is going to go with the fence, and that ball is gone. Solo shot there for Simon Unger and the Dodgers, and they have an early 1-run lead here. Nice job, as Ramirez just not too happy about that. He is not flustered now. And we'll see here the fans there you see dancing, hopping around. They like what they're seeing from their shortstop here. 11th home run of the year. That is going to be a solo one, as that one just goes over a simple wall of 401 foot there for the Dodger faithful out there. So nice job there as Simon hits that one out of the ballpark there. Nice job there indeed. Now, 5th inning, we'll keep rolling on here. 5-4 ball game here as they lead it by 1. Bases are empty, 2-2 count with nobody out, and Simon looking for a pitch here, and Simon hitting this one. This one's going to go high, but just not deep enough there, as that just gets into the glove there of the right fielder, and that is it for him for the inning. So Simon not doing too well here in that at bat. Now we'll go to the 7th inning, still same score, up by a run here, 5-4. 0-2 count for Simon as he gets this one and then rips this one in past the infield there. Nice job, as that one's just a little trickler going up the middle there, and no one can make a play. He gets on board. So Simon up the board now, on board now at first base, and has now Billy Butler up to bat, as Billy Butler is 2 for 3 for the inning, or for the ball game here today. 1-2 count now for him at the bat, and we'll see here. Simon's going to go ahead and take off here. That is going to be a stolen base here. Simon's going to think about going for a third, and decides to hold up here and just get the 2 base. So you got the second base there. We'll see here now, advancing here some of the bat. 3-2 count, and we'll see with 2 outs. We'll see Simon thinking about running, and never mind, he's just going to go ahead and run. They do so, and that actually draws a walk now, and I believe the batter will go ahead. I think it's still Billy Butler there. He'll go ahead and advance to first base on that one. There you see Butler. Go ahead and get first base. So now we have runners on the corners now. And now Scott Van Slyke will come up to bat here. And he can now try a simple base hit here. And that will score a run as he has 2 outs. And we can try to get a 2-run lead here with this full count here for Van Slyke as he waits for his pitch here. Hopefully this will be a good one, as we'll go ahead and see here. That is going to draw a walk. So nice eye there from Van Slyke, as you see there, the pitcher for the decline there for the Mets there having a tough time on that one, and that one's going to cause the bases to be loaded. Now, A.J. Ellis coming to bat, 0 for 2. He's walked back in the 5th inning here. So we'll see what Ellis can do here. And Ellis not known for power, but he could have hit one up the middle there as they go ahead and walk another batter. What is going on? Unger will come in on the walk, and the bases are still loaded, and that will score a run. And yeah, there you see the Mets pitcher right there, just kind of just beside himself here, thinking to himself, okay, how can I get out of this inning? I don't want to get pulled out. But we'll see here. Yeah, he's going to go ahead and have to deal with this one as they end up losing this ball game here. Dodgers pick up the victory there. Nice job on this one. And a final score, of I believe 7-4. So the Dodgers pick up a 3 runs and win this one and take the victory. Now we move on to this is actually the final game of the series. Just looking at my notes here, it says 4 games, not 3. So we'll go to the 4th game of this series here between the Mets and the Dodgers. Go to the top or bottom of the first here. 2-0 count here. Hitters count for Simon. He hits this one up the middle there as it comes off the hill there. Nice job. And that will be a base hit there for Simon Unger. So nice job there from Unger as he does pop that one right up the middle there. And gets there. And has no problem there. Get on board there at that time. So Simon could be looking for a chance to steal here. 3-1 count. Hitters count for Puig. Simon gets off the bag here just a bit and takes off. And he's off of the races here. Slides and no problem there. And really true. I think he just ran that one and he'd been all right. But he does get there on time and does get the stolen base. So nice job there from a stolen base from him once again, as he has been doing that pretty much throughout this whole episode now. And we'll see here, he's going to go ahead and try to get off the bag just a little bit more, as there's a full count now for Puig as there's 2 outs. And we'll see Simon go ahead and go out of the way and gets there. Does get the, no, they say it's not a stolen base because it's a walk. Self turns around and walks Puig, so that will not be considered a steal. So Butler will come out to bat, 2 home runs, 10 RBIs for him for the season, hitting now .325. We'll see what he can do here with a full count with 2 outs. And he'll see a pitch here, and we'll see Puig. He'll take off here, and Butler will go ahead and take off. That will be a fly ball out to center field, and nobody will be able to score there or advance, as it's still no chance there for Simon. So Simon comes to bat once again here. He's going to try to see what he can do here in the 7th inning. It's a 5-1 ball game, as he has a hitter's count, 2-0. Simon looking for a pitch here. This one gets ripped right down the third base line there. That's going to go all the way back to left field. That is going to end up and getting him a stand-up double there. Nice job, as he's in scoring position here. Looking a little dirty here today. That means he's been doing some work. And you'll see here that just a beautiful swing there. Stays right on the line until it finally goes off out of bounds there, and then shoots right back in to left field off the wall there. Nice play. Full count now for Puig, as he has a runner on second here, as Unger looking to get off the back here just a little bit, and decides to go ahead and take off once again. Steals third base, and now they say, yes, it is a steal, and they do credit him for a steal there. I thought it was going to be another walk, but Simon does get there on time. Take a look here at Puig. Puig misses that one, and I think he strikes him out there. But Simon Unger gets on board there at third base and steals the base. So now Simon getting off the bag here at third. We'll see here. I believe that is Butler. Butler hits this one high and deep. That is going to be a sacrifice right there, as Simon Unger will come in to slide. No problem, gets in there, and that's going to be a run there, and the run will score. As we'll say here, that's going to be a sacrifice fly from Billy Butler there. Nice job there from Butler, hitting that one in there. And the Dodgers win this one. Nice job. They pick up the victory here today, and they win this one in a huge way here, as they pick up the victory here today against these Mets in this 4-game series, and actually win the series here. We'll take a look here in just a bit, but we'll see here that the Dodgers win this one here today. Fans are loving it a lot here, as they keep winning here at home, getting that home record ready. And there you see 6-1 is your final score between the Dodgers and the Mets.
A player is called to question by his manager on his base running of late. Having had a little fun with the young speedster, the manager strikes a jovial tone. He checks that the player understands what a green light means and doesn't mean. Even the best bag snatchers need to know when to exercise restraint, and then directs them to exercise it immediately.
Okay, so coach right there, Cadwin, come in and kind of explain to him what it means about the going green light. I think the most recent person who got a green light, I think it was Bolden and Bonds, I think, in their Road to Show series. So now all 3 guys have got a green light to go. No, I take that back. It was not it was Bonds. It wasn't Bolden. It was actually Colby Bear. So the newest guy on the Road to Show scene here on ESGNet. Those guys got the green light. So now Simon has the green light. If there's nobody on board or nobody in front of him on the base pass, he can go ahead and steal a base. He got the okay from the skipper. So coming up in the next episode, like I mentioned before, we have a series coming up with the Rockies, who are trying to make their way up to the top spot of the division here. We got a 3-game series against them. Also, we're going to go on, continue being on the road, and we have a 3-game series against the Giants, who we had a rough time there beforehand, but I think we won that series there against them. We'll be playing them this time in their ballpark there in San Fran in the next episode. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel and want to see more Road to the Show with Simon Unger or any other Road Show characters here on ESGNet. Hit that subscription button. Also, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. Links are down below in the description for the latest news and information on what's going on in the world of sports, gaming, and professional sports. So, got some pretty good articles on there you guys can check out, and some other things that we, sports related here on the channel. So, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, keep yourselves and each other healthy, and I will see you guys next time.